and all bodies matter. We laid in the middle of that thing for a fraction of the time than Michael Brown laid in the middle of that street. And this side of my body's not. But with that said, people walked over us as if we didn't matter. People who look like each and every person standing in this space walked over as if we didn't matter. They made comments about who we were, what we were doing, and how we feel. This is the campus we're on, and this is what we live with every day. There are people here that I've never seen before, so thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, not just because you have a black friend or you know someone who's black or because you believe this is a black issue, but because you believe every single solitary life, every single solitary body matters, every single mind, every contribution that each and every one of you have to make it to Miami. I will say today, every single solitary one of you matter. And you don't matter because you have boat shoes on and vineyard vines. You don't matter because of your damn movements. You don't matter because you have Greek letters or a 30 on the ACT. You matter because you matter. Everything about you matters. When you are sitting in that class and occupying space and choosing to withhold or to share your story, you matter. You matter to us, and you matter to this institution. So no matter how many days you have where people either literally or metaphorically walk over your lives, walk over your bodies, walk over your stories, and walk over your pain, you matter. You matter to the person standing next to you right now. So I want every one of you to do a quick 360, and you all got above the 25 or you wouldn't be in Miami, so you know what 360 is. And I want you to look in the eyes of the person and every person that you see in the middle of that curve, because that person matters. So come on, let me see it. Turn around and look at somebody. Come on, if there's any place on this campus where you're